Can you share an example, for instance, of someone who shifted from hustle to a more balanced lifestyle within the
Sure.
framework?
Sure. Yes. Do you want to look at a certain part of wellness that is important to you, personal or professional?
Maybe somebody who introduced something new in their life, like maybe, I don't know, just go outside and walk, in nature, or instead of working like, 60 hours a week, or
So you're looking for someone to work a little bit less and have more balance, or to spend more time in nature?
maybe someone maybe who gave too much to their family, for instance.
Okay. Oh boy.
How can
All
they
right.
balance that?
So,
Because especially as women, we feel
right,
like we have to do
right,
everything, right?
right, right. So I think the first part, naming the hustle, is really important because the
Yeah.
first thing that comes up for us when we try to change that is the resistance. No, I can't not do this. If I don't do this, this will happen. That will happen. Right.
Right.
And so years ago, when I was working in breast health awareness, I would meet women who would tell me, I don't want to get a mammogram because I can't afford to have cancer. I'm everything. I'm the glue in my family. And if I have breast cancer and I'm not here for them, everything's going to fall apart. And so we had to acknowledge what was most important to them before we got to that part, right? So listening to what they really need support with, and then who are people in those spaces, and what kind of resources are we offering to help them through this, so that we can get to a point where you feel safe getting this, because now you understand that it's not necessarily a death sentence,
Hmm.
and that the whole point of this is that early detection saves lives.
Yeah.
So the hustle is, I'm just going to not take care of my health, and I'm going to push through because I have to do everything for everybody. And then the flow is, I got to put myself first and care for myself. The day that I visited my grandmother in the hospital and realized that we needed to talk about her transition, I actually had a mammogram scheduled.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And so that day, full circle, I had to call and cancel because I needed to meet with her team and care about it, right?
Hmm.
But I gave myself a few weeks, and it was like, okay, now you got to schedule that because situation is still going on, and you got to care for you too.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say to them, is that we're not looking for you to give up everything that you do for people. And we know that you're going to have some resistance, but it really does help if there's other people that you can do this with. If you can be in community and say, hey, we are both caring for, family members that have dementia. Let's help each other. You can call me when you've had a hard day, right? And we can talk about what kind of boundaries you need to enforce.
Mm.
Maybe you're not going to do everything that you think you could, and you are going to get some flack for that. And you can call me when you do, and I got your back.
Yeah.
But we think that if we do everything people want us to, that they're going to be happy. And most of us know that that's not the case.
Yeah. We can't give 100% to everybody. It's
No.
not.
But here's
We're
where
only human being.
this is where the book is very nuanced. And I want to say this because the world is not. For some people, when they look at, I've been giving everything to everyone, they do need to walk away. They are in a toxic
Mhm.
environment. They're in a toxic relationship. This is not about changing yourself so that you can continue to be in that, right? For some people, doing less is not possible because they're the only person, right? They're
Mhm.
not walking away from their children, right? And so I think that what the book offers is honoring and validating where they are, and helping them to find resources
Mm.
and
Yeah.
people who understand, right? We have to do what we can with what we have. But too often, I think that we read books that just make us feel guilty for not having more convenient lives. And I
That's true.
don't want that to happen. So I want people to know, no matter how impossible you think it is to do things differently, I just want you to take a breath, to care for yourself, and understand what your needs are, and find community for yourself. Because there's other people that are going through the same thing that you are, and you don't have to be alone.
I've opened a few spots for a new one-on-one program called the Inner Oasis, where we work together on moving from burnout, insomnia, constant fatigue, to getting more energy during the day and enjoying life more by using a unique blend of sound healing and Reiki. So if this is something you want support with, you can book a call at www.inneroasis.org or use the link in the description.